Recent polling data indicates a noticeable decrease in public approval for President Donald Trump's comprehensive immigration crackdown and the operational tactics employed by Immigration and Customs Enforcement, commonly known as ICE. This shift in public sentiment comes as the administration continues its efforts to strengthen border security and immigration enforcement nationwide, a cornerstone of President Trump's policy agenda. The disapproval reflects evolving perspectives on humanitarian concerns, civil liberties, and the economic impact of immigration policies. This domestic political development is unfolding alongside significant international news emanating from the World Economic Forum in Davos. During the prestigious global gathering, President Donald Trump unveiled a new and assertive tariff threat specifically targeting Canada. This move has introduced a fresh layer of uncertainty into international trade relations, particularly within North America, and is likely to provoke strong reactions from key economic partners. The proposed tariffs are being closely watched by global markets and political analysts, who are assessing the potential ripple effects on various industries and the broader global economy. President Trump's strategy appears aimed at rebalancing trade relationships he perceives as unfavorable to the United States. The dual focus on domestic immigration policy and aggressive international trade posturing underscores a period of dynamic and potentially transformative policy action from the President Donald Trump administration. These events collectively paint a picture of an administration navigating complex domestic pressures while simultaneously asserting its economic and political interests on the global stage. In the United States Senate, Democratic lawmakers are currently engaged in a renewed and concerted effort to advance a comprehensive voting rights bill. This significant legislative initiative seeks to implement new federal standards and protections aimed at safeguarding access to the ballot box for all eligible citizens. Proponents argue that the legislation is essential to counteract recent state-level changes to election laws that they contend make it more difficult for certain populations to vote. The proposed bill encompasses various provisions, including mandating early voting periods, establishing national voter registration standards, and restoring voting rights for individuals with past felony convictions, among other measures. However, this legislative push is facing considerable opposition from Republican senators. Critics of the bill argue that it represents an overreach of federal power into areas traditionally managed by individual states. They emphasize the importance of state autonomy in overseeing election processes and express concerns that the proposed federal mandates could lead to unintended consequences or infringe upon states' rights. The debate is highly charged, touching upon fundamental principles of American democracy, federalism, and the integrity of the electoral system. The current political climate in the Senate, marked by a closely divided chamber, means that the bill's passage will require significant bipartisan support or, failing that, the overcoming of procedural hurdles. The outcome of this legislative battle will have profound implications for the future of voting access and election administration across the nation. The S&P 500 index, a crucial benchmark for the broader US stock market, has achieved a significant milestone by closing at an unprecedented new record high today. This notable surge in the market has been primarily fueled by the continued and robust rally within the technology sector. Major technology companies have demonstrated exceptional performance, with their stock values climbing steadily, contributing substantially to the overall market's upward trajectory. Investors are currently exhibiting a strong sense of optimism, largely predicated on positive expectations regarding the forthcoming corporate earnings reports. There is a general anticipation that these reports will showcase healthy financial results, further solidifying confidence in the economic outlook and corporate profitability. This market buoyancy reflects a combination of factors, including potentially favorable economic indicators, corporate innovation, and investor sentiment. The sustained rally in technology stocks highlights their prominent role in the modern economy and their capacity to drive market performance. Financial analysts are closely monitoring these developments, observing whether this momentum can be maintained in the long term, especially as interest rate expectations and inflation concerns continue to be key considerations for market participants. The current record-setting performance of the S&P 500 signals a period of significant positive movement and strong investor confidence within the financial markets. The Golden State Warriors have successfully secured their highly anticipated berth in the National Basketball Association playoffs, a significant achievement in their ongoing season. This playoff spot was clinched after the team delivered a dominant and decisive victory against a key rival last night, showcasing their formidable prowess on the court. A standout performance from their star player, Stephen Curry, was central to this success. Curry recorded a season high in points, demonstrating his exceptional scoring ability and leadership, which energized the team and propelled them to win. The victory was a comprehensive display of teamwork, strategic play, and individual brilliance, leaving no doubt about their readiness for the postseason. Securing a playoff spot at this juncture of the season is a crucial milestone for any NBA team, as it validates their performance over the regular season and sets the stage for championship contention. For the Warriors, it signifies their continued status as a top-tier team in the league, maintaining their competitive edge. Fans and analysts alike will now be eagerly anticipating their playoff journey as the team prepares to face the heightened intensity and stakes of postseason basketball. The solid win not only ensures their place among the league's elite, but also builds significant momentum as they head into the final stretch of the regular season and prepare for the challenges of the playoffs.